All right. Greetings and salutations. It's your boy D.Boom. We're back. New weeks. Rest of this energy for twin flames and separation. I will be doing twin flames and union, reunion, and recognition immediately after this. Only round that I have is I'm definitely doing specials for the next 48 hours. They will expire on Saturday at midnight. So readings are usually $65 a pop. You can get them on sale for $35. That is twin flame readings, personal readings for non-twin flame people. I do relationship readings, I also do readings, on other people. I do dream interpretation readings. I also do psychic medium readings too. Psychic medium readings are going to be $45, Psychic medium readings are usually like $80, but, like I say, sale. I'll do that for $45. I won't have them mentioned in most of the promo, just really the $35 readings. And life coaching, which is $75. Life coaching consists of 3 unlimited time live readings. You get unlimited email readings until we finish our sessions. And you get pretty much availability to me. So you get my phone number. You can call me anytime you want. As long as I'm up and around and can answer, you can talk to me, text me. Just pretty much on call. You know what I mean? You'll definitely get at least 12 good hours, 12 plus. You know what I mean? It varies. I like to talk of time with me when you do life coaching. And like I say, when the third and final session is over with, then you can rebook to get access to me and get email readings and coaching and stuff like that. And I do life coaching. I do business coaching. You know what I mean? I can help you find your path and purpose. I can help you, like I say, find your twin flame. I can teach you how to be a psychic if you got the time. You know what I mean? I can teach you how to read cards. Whatever you're trying to do. You got me for the time that you do have me. For those who do have me, appreciate the time. Appreciate everything because, like I say, my time is limited. And it's best to jump on these specials and stuff right now because soon things grow, because it's all about growing and evolution. Prices is definitely going up. So at the moment, doing specials, $35 readings, $75 life coaching. Life coaching is usually $150. Readings are usually $65. In-person readings are $50. I'm in Chicago, so if anybody's in Chicago on a personal reading, in person, $50. So, you can email me at DanielBoomLLE@gmail.com. That's DanielBoom, DANIEL, Boom, BOOM, LLE@gmail.com. I got the information on my description page. Just check it out. Head, shoulders, knees, and toes rant, and we just want to get straight to it. You can also DM me if you my Facebook friends, Instagram friend, and if you subscribe to me on YouTube, you can just DM me or just drop me a message or a comment, and I'll respond. Okay. Head, that's swords. Thoughts, decisions, mentality, ideology. That's the direction you're going. That's the decisions you're making, because everything starts from the mind. Then we got cups. Cups are feelings and emotions. All feelings and emotions are just indicators on where you're going mentally. Heart and mind must be aligned with everything that you do. The rules of heart and mind department, the divine feminine does. Then we got wands. Actions and behavior. These things you're doing, these things you've done, not what you finna do because you ain't did it yet. Wands are the now, the current, the ing, the present. What you done got karma accountability attached to it. What you doing got karma accountability attached to it. Not what you finna do. Then we finally have pentacles. Persons, places, and things. These things you can taste, touch, see, feel, and hear. All pentacles expire. All pentacles have expiration dates. All pentacles are temporary. Pentacles are also manifestations. Okay? Let's get with the message. This is twin flames and separation. So this is for twin flames who are currently not in communication with their divines, masculines, divine counterparts with their divine lover. This is twins who, like I say, just have a distance. Maybe you two are in 2 different cities right now. Maybe your masculine went off, an army tour. Maybe they're a musician and they're on tour. You know what I'm saying? It's just they're not with you and you're not in cahoots, or there's not harmony between you two right now. That's what these readings are for, okay? I'm dropping a lot of jewels, so make sure you pick some up. Sorry for being lengthy. I just want to get all the details that I can get to you. Okay, let's get with it. First card in this message, reading starts in 5 minutes. We have the Nine of Swords, and this is stress. Okay, stress is losing sleep, losing teeth, losing hair, losing weight, gaining weight, the wrong way for too many thoughts. Okay, this deals with both masculine and the feminine. Stress. Number one, you too blessed to be stressed. Stress is something that you register. It's a sword. Okay, stress is a normal energy, but you don't let it consume you. Okay, you got too many thoughts. You need to start narrowing some of them thoughts down. You got a lot on your to-do list. You need to start knocking out that to-do list. At least get the heavy stuff done first, and then start getting to the little stuff. You know, unless it's financial based. Then knock out the little stuff first, save, plan, and get ready to knock the big things out. How this deals with, I would say, the feminine, you need to ascend. Okay? Keep going up. What's up? God is what's up. What does the Eight of Swords represent? Strength, power, authority, dominion, courage, valor. A for anything you need to succeed, survive, and thrive in life. All you have to do is attain it. All you have to do is access it. All you have to do is acquire it. Okay? Everything you need, anything you need was already put here for you. You just have to attain, acquire, or access it. Okay? Ace of Swords plus Nine of Swords equals 10 of Swords. How this relates to the Divine Masculine. 10 of Swords represents death or a permanent ending. Something that's going bye-bye. Something that's not going to be the same anymore. 10 of Swords is very prevalent in the Divine Masculine reading if you would have checked that out for this week. Okay? Stress and how it deals with the masculine. Death. Something that's coming to an end. You feel it in your bones. You know what I mean? It's plaguing your mind. You know something has to end. For what? For things to begin. You can't step into a sterilized situation with old shit on your boot. You got to end things to begin things. Death, if it's a person, whether they're dying, whether they have died, whether it's just recently or maybe it happened years ago, decades ago. You know what I mean? It's strong on your mind. Death is only the beginning. Okay? We are spiritual beings having a physical existence. It's not the other way around. When we leave here, we got somewhere else to go. When people are called from here, they have another destination. There's 7 trillion inhabited planets in this grand universe. And God's work is never done. The only way we can rematerialize and appear in heaven or Zion or the 4th, 5th dimension or the galaxy, the only way we can get past this plane of existence is through death. And it's not just physical death. We got spiritual deaths. Ego deaths. And I'm just hearing ego. It's just the death of the ego. The death of who you once were. Don't cling on to who you was. Embrace who you are. You feel yourself getting pulled, masculine, into a new version of yourself. A for accept this new version of yourself. You have gifts and powers and abilities. A for abilities in this new self. Accept yourself. This twin flame thing has put you on a whole nother journey in life. Accept it. There's nothing left to do but accept. Okay? If you keep denying, if you keep staying abstinent from this new path, from this new you, from this new purpose, from this new journey you're embarking on, then you're only going to lose yourself. Mentally. Because it's swords. That's just fairly important. Bottom line, what's very important is the Eight of Swords. It's a self-imposed prison. This deals with both masculine and feminine. So this is the most important message in this reading. Eight of Swords represents a mental prison. It's an invisible prison. Don't nobody know you're in it but you. And it's the prison of your mind. Okay? An invisible prison is a false sense of it's a false sense of security and the boogeyman effect, but I keep forgetting the first prison. False sense of entitlement. You know, entitlement is the seed of sin. Okay? If somebody does you wrong, if someone speaks ill about you, steals from you, takes from you, whether that's your birthright or something out your house, you know, if a person feels to, you know, a way to disrespect you, you know, or keep their foot on your neck, or steal your joy, or rob you of your happiness, you know what I'm saying? Rob you of your peace. They feel entitled to do so, whether consciously or subconsciously. It's all in the mind. All right? If a person does anything to you, they feel entitled to do it, whether they realize it or not. If a person feels entitled to do things to you, 8 times out of 10, they don't even know they're disrespecting you. They don't even know they're stealing from you. They don't even know they're robbing you. They don't even know they're hurting you. So you have to forgive them because they don't know what they're doing. Okay? Forgiveness is just the acceptance of a better yesterday. What happened has happened. You know what I mean? It's like you get hurt and disrespected, and the person ruins your motherfucking life, and then you address them about what they're doing to you, and then they hit you with the I don't know what you're talking about shit, the non-accountability part of it. It's gonna hurt you even more. Clinging on to something to them that's nothing, obviously for you to see that if it ain't nothing to them, it shouldn't be anything to you. Entitlement. It's the root of sin. Somebody murder somebody, I'm telling you, somebody rob somebody, treat somebody shitty. They felt entitled to do it. Okay? So what you need to do, bless them, you know what I mean? But you gotta separate yourself from them. You gotta depart from them. You have to leave them alone. Not just physically leaving them alone, but you can't think about them no more. You can't think about it anymore. How this really deals with the masculine, we got the Ten of Wands, and this is just like I say, it's a temporary ending. It's just pumping the brakes on something, calling time out on something, ending something that you're passionate about. All right? Back to the Eight of Swords. It's a false sense of security. It's insecurity at the end of the day. You feel that until you get something, you can't get something. Maybe you don't. Maybe you need more courage to say what's really on your heart. Maybe you're scared of regret. Thus, you're not even taking a chance because of your fear of regret. That's where the Ace of Swords come in. You get strength, you get power, you get authority, you get dominion, you get courage. You know, you get value, and valor. Like anything you need, it starts in the mind. But how it deals with you, Divine Masculine, like I say, don't let your insecurities destroy the best thing that ever happened to you. Don't let your insecurities keep you from a grand relationship. Even this whole twin flame thing, this twin flame arena, yes, it could be scary. Yes, it could be confusing. Yes, don't nobody understand it. You don't even understand it. The Divine Feminine seems to have a pretty good handle on it. Learn to trust her. But the main problem with you masculine is, like I say, you just don't choose to accept what things have happened and what things have become or what things have come your way. It's something that makes you not want to accept this twin flame journey. Whether it's what people think of it, what people view of it. Other people don't accept it. Thus, why would you accept it? You know, it doesn't make sense to anyone else. So why would you try to make sense of it? You know, listen to your heart, which is the feminine department. Trust in your mind, Wands, which is also the feminine department. The Wands and the Pentacles arena is your arena. Actions and behavior and manifestations, that's your arena. You know, like I say, you do things, and from the things that you're doing, things manifest. You manifested this twin flame situation. You manifested your divine feminine. You manifested your current life. You manifested your past. You know? You gotta learn how to accept. And once you accept, you have to move on applicably. But it's like you're trying to find strength, but you don't know where to find it. You're trying to find courage, but you don't know how to find it. You looking for the words to say, or trying to think of the right words to say. Like I say, speak from your heart. Just blurt it. Just say it. Just get it all out there. Because you holding it in, you hiding it, or in this case, you know, you taking frequent breaks from it is only going to make you more stressed out or stressful on trying to really get a handle on things. Speaking of twin flame separation, like I say, my divine masculine, he'll say it out his mouth. You know, he has to take breaks from me because I could be a little bit too much. It ain't that I could be a little bit too much. This twin flame shit could be a little bit too much. But he has no idea what this twin flame thing really means or what it's even about. So in reality, he doesn't even know what he's taking a break from. He just knows that it's too much and he can't handle it and he has to leave it alone. He always comes back. The lion masculines always come back. You know? But it can be too much. And that's normal. You know what I mean? But the thing that I have to say is, you know, I don't take breaks from you. Shit, you're a lot to deal with. This twin flame shit is a lot to deal with, a lot to accept. But I've accepted all terms and conditions. Because by doing that, I take accountability for it. masculine, by you separating. By you choosing not to accept this, by you not dealing with it, you're not dealing with any accountability that comes with it. Like I say, it's like a deadbeat dad. You're man enough to have a baby, but you're not man enough to take care of one. It's easy for you to say it's not yours. It's easy for you to disappear. Shit, I grew up without a father. That motherfucker disappeared on me and my twin sister. It's easy to not acknowledge things, to not accept things, to just let time go by. But eventually, like all things, it has a way of coming back. You're still going to have to deal with it. You're still going to have to look it in the face. You're still going to have to acknowledge it. You're still going to have to accept it. Final piece of the Eight of Swords, the self-imposed prison, is a false, what I like to call the boogeyman effect. It's just believing in shit that's not there. The boogeyman isn't real. The monster under your bed isn't real. Because if monsters were real under beds, then there'd be a lot of dead kids. There'd be a lot of dead monsters in closets from parents finding these monsters in closets and filling them full of holes. Everybody's strapped nowadays. You know what I mean? Thank God that the things that you think are true aren't true. I mean, ghosts are real, vampires are real. You do have entities and creatures out here, but I mean, they move in other dimensions. So unless you're a psychic and can actually see and hear these things on a physical plane, they don't exist. It's like magic. Magic isn't real unless you believe in it. God's chosen people are divinely protected, whether by God, whether by their own powers, or whether by their ancestors who were protected and watching over them every day. A person could put a hex on you, but like I say, unless you have a fear of it, unless you believe that it's going to work, it has no effect on you. It's all in the mind. Mind over matter, basically. You know what I'm saying? Masculine. It's time for you to get your mind right about yourself, about your life, about this twin flame situation, how it deals with the divine feminine. Same thing. But when it comes to the divine feminine, you know better. You know that entitlement is the seed of sin, and that people consciously or subconsciously do the bad things or the fucked up things that they do to you. So it'll even be more fucked up if you chose to do the same shit. It's like, the Bible says that, I'm a Christian psychic here. The Bible says that in the end, the people who gonna get it the worst are people who know God. Like when judgment day comes, when your sins get weighed, because only God can judge you at the end of the day. That's God's job. It's no one else's. God has a personal relationship at the end of the day. You know what I mean? And Christ is a consciousness. Like at the end of the day, people who know better are going to get the worst treatment. Whether that's from the powers that be, trying to silence, the people of God, or destroy the people of God, or execute, or you know how it is in the Bible, read in Revelation. After they crucified Jesus, they didn't just crucify Jesus. You know what I'm saying? They crucified a couple disciples. The 12 disciples, with the exception of, I believe, John and Judas, who took his own self out of here. You know what I mean? All the other disciples, man, they died horribly. They died horribly. Just the same or as mild as Christ. Why? Because they knew the Son of God. They were with the Son of God. Their accountability factor in the whole, what you call it, what do you call that when they go out and execute people for believing in God and stuff like that? It has to deal with the Crusades. It's a word that I'm looking for. It's just so blank right now. Inquisitions. It's inquisitions, man. You're going to get 10 times hard knowing these things, knowing knowledge, being aware. Okay? It's the accountability factor, the consequence factor, the karma factor is going to hit you even harder than it's going to hit the divine masculine. Okay? So watch out for self-imposed prisons. Watch out for entitlement. You shouldn't feel entitled to do anything. That's a self-imposed prison. Having that state of mind. You shouldn't feel insecure about anything. You're supposed to make something out of nothing every day. Like the wizard. You know what I'm saying? Like the alchemist that you are. The master manifester that you are, divine feminine, divine masculine. Don't be believing in fairy tales. This is real life. You know what I mean? Real life. Another example I'm going to use, and I'm going to move on. It's funny to me how, like, on social media, I just see movie narratives. People believe what happens in movies and on TV and on social media more than what's really going on in life. Like, at the end of the day, the power is always going to go to the people. At the end of the day, the revolution will not be televised. Why? Because there's big wins from people in small countries, from people from small groups who are fighting the same oppressors as, I don't know, big countries. They never show you the small victories. They never show you the triumphant wins that happens from everyday people fighting against the system, everyday people fighting against oppression and shit like that. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, at the end of the day, you'll just go on there and believe everything that the movies is making. I mean, what's in movies, what's in video games, and what's on TV. It's definitely in real life. It's some realism that comes with it, and I'm talking about, like, the technology and shit when you're fighting the power. But at the end of the day, power always goes to the people. David slayed Goliath. Always. Good trumps evil. Always. You understand what I'm saying? The person with no voice is always going to speak volumes to the people. When you look at any uprising, when you look at any battle, any war, it's always, like I say, the underdog that always wins. But you don't hear stories of the underdog. You hear stories of the system winning. It's narratives being painted out here. People will rather buy into narratives than actually have faith in their own cause. Just something for you to think about. Feminine, coming to the situation. You got the Ace of Wands. This is awareness. And all awareness is knowing. You know? It's the first step, the first move, the first spark, the ignition. You know what I mean? That's going to get you going. So whatever you're trying to start, whatever you're initiating, you know, make sure you do it wholeheartedly. Once again, all you have to do is know how to do it. It's theory until you act on it. But you have to act on all theories. Number one, to prove if it's true. You say you want to be in twin flame union, reunion, and recognition. Okay, what steps are you taking? What actions are you taking? You know, what's the spark behind the drive for you to make this happen? Are you doing it because everybody else is getting in the union and you just want to get in yours too? Are you doing it because, like I said, everybody else is going in this direction, thus making you want to go in a direction? That's their spark. It's not your own. Okay? It's awareness. It's just pure theory. It's knowing something. And the next step, which would be a Two of Wands, would be taking this knowledge, taking this awareness, and doing something with it. Everything is theory until you try it out. But it's good to have a plan. Because at least it's a start. Right? This is energy you either coming into or leaving. It's time to get started on whatever you're trying to pursue. Whether that's making your life better, putting yourself in a better position, whether that's more money, more wisdom, more anything. You have to take the first step. And it has to be the fact that you want to do it. If you're not passionate about the things that you're doing, you're not going to do it too long. But it ain't just your passions that drive you. Discipline has to drive you. And you have to be aware, fully aware of what you need more discipline in. Discipline and passion. That's going to get you farther than, like I say, you knowing what to do and just doing it. You have to apply these actions and behavior. And it's also behavior modification. You got to change things. You can't change your situation until you first start changing yourself. It's trial and error. You learn by doing. Everything is theory. Okay? Until you initiate. Masculine. You come into the situation with the Two of Swords. This is options, free will, or fork in the road. Let's put some more smoke on this. Masculine. Options, free will, or fork in the road. Clarifying this is the divine feminine herself. When it comes to your divine counterpart, your divine feminine, your divine lover, divine masculine, you got options. You've always had options. It's not like your divine feminine is giving you options. In reality, number one to this twin flame situation, this shit is optional. You can choose to deal with your divine feminine or not. You do choose to deal with your divine feminine, but you also choose not to. You have the free will to start and stop dealing with your divine feminine, to start and stop this growth and elevation in this twin flame demo itself. There's only one right way when it comes to choices, and that's up. And what's up, God, is what's up. It's essentially. You can choose to go up, but you also have the options to come back down. You can go the right way, but you also got the options to go whatever way you choose. But masculine, I keep saying this, just because you have options don't mean you got to execute them. Stick with something and go full forward to that. When it comes to free will, like I say, it's a two-sided story. Your feminine has options too. And that's really what this card represents. Best believe your divine feminine has options. You're not her only option. You're not her only object of affection. She loves the hell out of you. She lives for you. She loves you unconditionally. Fucks with you the long way. But she has options. She could choose to deal with another person the way she's dealing with you. She'll rather have the option to deal with you and all your shit. You know? But never, ever, ever, ever forget that your divine feminine got options too. You know? Fork in the road. You got a fork in your road. But here's the thing. You always go away from your divine feminine. Once you go towards her. You always go away from this twin flame situation. Why don't you go towards it? You always hide your feelings from your divine feminine. Why don't you start revealing it? You always hide your true authentic self. This is your divine feminine's true authentic self. You become your true authentic self in and around your divine feminine. 1 second. Hello? Yes, this is Mr. Sterling. Okay. All right. Thank you so much. All right. Bye. Sweet. That's the call I'm waiting for. Alrighty then. Just lost money though. But at any rate, yeah, you know, you got options. Why don't you choose to fuck with your divine feminine for a change? Okay? And when it comes to your options and your free will, like I say, you can never make the wrong choice. Whatever choice you choose, whether that's going to your feminine or away from your feminine is going to be cool with it. Whether you choose to deal with your feminine or love your feminine or be in a relationship with your feminine or, you know, whatever you choose to do, the divine feminine is going to accept. A for accept. Whatever direction you feel like going in. That's how much she loves you. That's how much she respects you. That admiration, love, and respect your feminine has for you will never change. Even if you fuck with another feminine. Even if you choose to go in a whole different direction. Okay? Feminine does not put terms and conditions on you. She doesn't give you ultimatums. She allows you. A for allows you. And that's a choice. To do whatever you please. As long as you happy, she happy. You can actually date someone else. And get engaged to someone else. Say you're going to marry someone else. And then come to your divine feminine for her opinions on your options. She'll give you some great advice. She's not going to get mad. She's going to feel some type of way. But I mean, she's going to have to put her big girl drawers on. And guess what? You do that anyway. Imagine that. Person who loves you unconditionally. Who fucks with you the long way. Who admires you more than any person on this earth. Who supports you more than any person on this earth. You choose to be with another person. And then you confide in her about this person. Even if she knows this person that you're going in direction with is totally wrong for you. And she can be a psychic and know exactly how the shit is going to end. Like I say, the divine feminine is always going to put her big girl drawers on. Always going to put on her smile. She's going to be there for you. Because that, like being there for you means more than anything. Accepting you and all you want to do. I'm saying that's a sign of maturity. Who's being immature here? As far as the feminine role. Divine feminine, you in regards to yourself personally, we got the King of Pentacles. This represents a master manifester. Like I say, a wizard, you know, a witch, you know, an alchemist, a person that can manifest whatever the fuck they want to manifest. Like I say, anything you need is already here. All you got to do is access it, attain it, and acquire it. And by doing that, you can manifest whatever you want out here. You just got to find that courage. You got to find the strength to do so. Faith to make it happen. It's out here. And you can manifest it. Like I say, all you have to do is just be aware. Know it in theory. And then apply. Aside from a master manifester, King of Swords. King of Swords also represents an owner, as in ownership, as in king accountability. Whatever direction you choose to go, you're accountable for it. So if you invest all your time, energy, and resources into your divine masculine, you invest all your time, energy, and resources into yourself. You invest your time, energy, and resources into your business, into this twin flame thing. Whether it works out or not, you do the risks. And you can stand tall and be 10 toes down on the choices that you made with no regrets. That's part of being a king. It's part of being an owner. Aside from accountability and ownership, and being a master manifester, the King of Pentacles represents a karmic masculine. And it's good karmics out here. All a karmic is just, a person who, like I said, a good karmic is a man or a masculine who's just invested in you. King of Pentacles is only as valuable as the pentacles they possess. So this could be a man with a lot of pentacles, a man with a lot of wealth, with a lot of resources, with a lot of connections. You trying to start a business, right, Divine Feminine? You need pentacles, right? Alright, he's willing to give you all the pentacles that you need. But it's business. Of course, he has to get something out the deal. Good karmic is willing to invest in you, willing to give you everything you need to get you going. They just want to see you happy. They just want to see you healthy. They just want to see you moving. They want to see you in a great position. Even if it's just temporary. Like pentacles are. They're temporary. They have an expiration date. You know what I mean? Pentacles come and go. Masculine, this King of Masculine, this King of Pentacles here, he's just Mr. Right Now. And he knows he's Mr. Right Now. He has a lot of pentacles. One thing he knows is he can always maintain the feminine. But you happen to be a divine feminine and not a karmic feminine. A karmic feminine is only valuable as the pentacles she possessed. What makes you great, divine feminine? Your actions and behavior make you great. Who you are as a person make you great. What you do makes you awesome. And a King of Pentacles can appreciate that shit. Or not appreciate it, figuring he can get any divine feminine he chooses since he got you. Whether this is a good karmic or a bad karmic or ugly one. Or a catalyst or a false twin flame. Like I say, this karmic is in your life for right now. My advice to karmics, use them for what they're there for. You're not a user using them what they're there for. Like I say, some people want to use you. Some people want to be used by you. This type of karmic wants to be used by you. This karmic just wants to have as much fun with you as he possibly can. Because, in reality, the odds and chances of him meeting someone like you again is slim to none. At least he can register that. You know what I mean? But also, if this karmic masculine chooses to make you his bride, make you his wife, give you his name is the Pentacle, he wants to give that to you too. Like I say, Divine Feminine has options. And when I'm seeing divine masculines who cross-watching here, it's some good karmics who ready to bless your divine feminine and do 3 times, 4 times much of shit that you wouldn't even want to do. You don't want to commit. She's got masculines who want to. You don't want to invest in your divine feminine or at least help her get into a decent space to flourish. You got hella pentacles, but you don't even want to spare none. Thinking it's gonna fuck your shit up. Here, this karmic masculine here has got pentacles to give just like you do, but he's choosing to invest in your feminine and not you. Like I say, I don't know what you want, masculine. I don't know what you thinking. It's almost like masculines, you think that, like I say, since your feminine is stuck on you like glue, since you're her everything, that she's just gonna settle with what you can give her. Or she can't find someone like you or better than you, or I don't know what you smoking on or telling yourself. I'm telling you right now, Divine Feminine got options. Always had options. And the fact that she chose you over these King of Pentacles that's lined up to get your Divine Feminine says a lot about you. But it also says more about your Divine Feminine. Masculine. You, in regards to the Divine Feminine, we got the 6 of Pentacles. What's a 6? It's just okay energy, basic energy, alright energy. I'm telling you, divine feminines got karmic masculines out here. You know what I'm saying? Good guys who got hella pentacles to give your divine feminine. You only give your divine feminine just enough. You give your divine feminine just enough attention, just enough emotion, just enough care. You know, just enough loot. You know what I mean? To keep the hanks off her and shit like that. But the type of hanks your divine feminine is attracted are big bank hanks. You understand what I'm saying? The shit you giving ain't shit compared to the divine masculines. I mean, the karmic masculines that your divine feminines got out of life. Me and my divine masculine, like I said, he's like my dad. You know what I'm saying? He helps me out a lot. He's there for me a lot in ways that I can't explain, in ways that I greatly appreciate. You know? That's why he my old man to me. That's why he means so much to me. But one thing my master always likes to do or say is, who else helping you the way I'm helping you? You know? Who else fuck with you the way I fuck with you and shit? It's like, bruh, you know what I mean? You be giving 6s, man. I can go out here and find kings out here. You know what I'm saying? And keeping it motherfucking real. I just fuck with you the long way. You know what I'm saying? Like, I choose to deal with you. I choose to fuck with you in a way you want to be fucked with. Masculines be having terms and conditions. Masculines set boundaries. Masculines, like I say, you give just enough to keep the feminine in the game, and then your ass want to separate or take breaks or leave the feminine alone or run the fuck away or not accept things or not acknowledge things. Meanwhile, it's other masculines out here, and you know, me and my masculine got a non-sexual type situation. So, you know, when I say it's other King of Pentacles out here, you know what I mean? I ain't talking about other niggas, because the only nigga that I'm dealing with is my divine masculine. That's the only thing I really care about. Fuck these niggas. You know what I'm saying? It's about the feminists. I'm a divine feminine, right? So I fuck with divine masculine women or karmic masculine women. You know what I mean? In positions like these, you dig what I'm saying? Like, at the end of the day, you giving out 6 energy, which is okay energy, it's a fucking D. It ain't really passing. I mean, it ain't failing, but it ain't passing, bro. It's not enough. And your feminine ain't asking you for money. Even this King of Pentacles, the guy with a lot of money. The divine feminine ain't even asking for money from this money bag, big bank hank and shit. She accepts what he gives to her. He can be a she can be, you know how we rock it. Like I say, you give bare minimum and expect your feminine to be okay with it. When in reality, it's other masters out here, I'm telling you, doing 3 times as much as what you doing. But yet, feminine still invests in you, still believes in you, still chooses to take from you, to deal with you, to put up with you and your shit. You're going to have to step your game up, buddy. Okay? Because I'm telling you, it's other masculines going far and beyond the Call of Duty. You just giving out bare minimum. Something you didn't see before, something you're going to actually realize going into the future. Okay? Wrapping this up. Feminine, you in regards to the masculine energy, we got the 3 of Pentacles. This is you and somebody doing some shit. This is you, somebody, and a common denominator. Feminines are trying to build. I don't know if you noticed that, divine masculine. Okay? This is you, divine masculine. This your divine feminine. And this the shit y'all need to be doing. You ain't trying to do nothing with your divine feminine, right? Okay then. So you can't feel no type of way if this King of Pentacles chooses to do shit with your feminine and more. To do what you don't want to do and more. You can't feel no way about it. And if your divine feminine can accept you and all your partners, you and all your friends, you and all these people who you think so highly of, who ain't even half as invested as your divine feminine is in you, who ain't even half interested as your divine feminine is in you, who don't even look at you in a high light the way your divine feminine does, who don't even fuck with you unconditionally the way your divine counterpart does. And you still deal with these people and throw these people in your divine feminine face like they mean something, whether you're playing games or whether you just don't know what you're doing. It's accepted. Divine feminines accept the shit. So you can't get mad. You can't get angry. You can't get anything if your divine feminine chooses to take a break from you and go elsewhere. You playing games. She can go play funner games with somebody else and then at least be more profitable. she can at least get something out the deal. It's that type of energy. You got to build with your divine feminine. It's time to build. Okay? Common denominator. That's all you need to get shit cracking with your divine feminine. Doing. This is something. Pentacle right here represents something. It's you and your divine feminine doing something. Because this nothing shit ain't going to get your divine feminine nothing. It's getting you places. Like I say, look at your life before you met your divine feminine. Look at your life post divine feminine. Your life has been stellar. You're a whole new creature. You're a better person. You're in a better financial situation. Like I say, you look better, you smell better, you taste better, motherfucker. Thank your divine feminine for that shit. And then you take your better ass and go somewhere else, only to come back. Feel me? And choosing to not have any accountability of the twin flame situation itself. Like I say, them days are getting old, steak, and booty. A lot of divine feminines have moved on. Ain't even looking back for you. Or, okay, for karma, they giving you the same 6 of Pentacles that you've been giving her. You can't get mad. The divine feminine want to see you happy even if it ain't with her. How the fuck is you getting jealous that another person is doing 2 or 3 times as much as you won't do or won't even acknowledge? Because you personally got the 5 of Wands. This is twin flame separation. Like I say, rule number 1 of this twin flame shit, this shit is optional. You knew that. And you used that card a lot. You separated personally, consciously. Separated yourself from your divine feminine. To try other options. To go in other directions. To not be accountable. To not accept. To not act. To not feel anything about the situation. Okay, bet. When your divine feminine does it, you can't feel anything. You need to do the same thing your divine feminine does. You need to see your divine feminine happy even if it ain't with you. You need to support and respect and admire your divine feminine even if she respects and admires somebody else. It's all karma. The shit you put your divine feminine through, you're going to go through it. Maybe not by your divine feminine. It's probably going to be a karmic feminine that's going to do the same shit that you do to your divine feminine. That's the only way you're going to get to know what the hell you're doing. But that's how shit rolls sometimes. Future final roll, wrapping this shit up. Feminine, going to the future. You got the 2 of Cups. This is the Lover's card. This is you and another heart getting to know each other. You know? Orbiting each other. It's twin stars, binary stars. You know, this twin flame journey has been you and your divine masculine's heart orbiting in each other. But if you know anything about binary stars, what happens to binary stars? It's like 2 planets that's orbiting each other. Or maybe 2 suns. They're binary stars, okay? Whether they're 2 planets or 2 fucking suns. Eventually, if a third party comes, this is another planet or another sun, that comes within the radius of this binary star, what's going to happen? It's going to pull one of these things out of orbit, and the other one is going to get fucking flung. It's called, what's it called? Perturbation or some shit. It's like perturb. Either the orbit is going to get affected, or one of these things are going to get flown out. If another sun comes while 2 suns are orbiting, eventually this sun is going to capture this other sun, and they're going to get in tandem flinging this other one out. That's the laws of fucking nature. You 2 are 2 stars. Masculine, you acting like you 2 are going to do this shit forever. No, another fucking star could come out and take your feminine far away from you. And throw your ass into the abyss. Because what happens if your divine feminine chooses to marry this karmic masculine? You flung out into the motherfucking abyss. They're going to do this, and you're going to be doing this. But it's what you wanted. It's what you asked for. It's the option you chose. And it's something you're going to accept. You know? And then going to the future as this lonely star floating in the abyss while your divine feminine is actually building the right way with a person who wants to do this with her. Or he could be a she could be he, you know, I'll be rocking. You're going to be left in the fool card energy. And what's a fool? It's foolish. But really being unaware. You didn't know. You knew. If you didn't know consciously, you knew subconsciously. Or you found out through karma. What is Ace of Wands? That's being aware. This is unawareness. This is being aware. Your divine feminine had the energy of awareness. And whatever energy divine feminine has, usually divine masculine has it. Whatever you go through divine masculine, usually divine feminine goes through the same shit. Twin flames, what are twins? The same. Mirrors. Y'all go through the same shit. So every time you put yourself on a level that you think your divine feminine ain't, or look at yourself on a higher light, or think your divine feminine looks at you in a higher light and looks at you right here, and not acknowledging that you two are the same, that it's been harmony this whole fucking time. Like I say, you didn't know. You didn't know what a twin flame was. You didn't know the true power that comes with diving deep into your twin flame scenario. You didn't know the love your divine feminine had for you. You didn't know it was unconditional. You didn't know she looked at you in a high light, that she respects you in a high light. You didn't know what the fuck she had to put up with dealing with your ass. She accepted you. She accepted this. She took the little bit of crumbs that you gave her when she could have been getting, like I say, big ass cakes from Big Bang Hank. But like I say, one thing, it's only a matter of time. Going back to the orbiting stars. It's only a matter of time before another body comes through and flings your ass out of orbit. It's going to happen. It's going to happen. It's just a matter of time. You were a fool. Or you are a fool. Okay? For wanting to play Ray Charles. Okay? For wanting to play Stevie Wonder to this beautiful situation. To this beautiful divine that's in your motherfucking life. Like I say, you can play non-accountable all day. You can act like you didn't know. You can act like you see. You can play the motherfucking fool. But a fool you will be in the end. Playing like that. That's the message that I got. I hope I could be a good use. It's your boy D.Boom. Follow me if you need something. Holler at me if you need some messages. Or some readings or something. We got them specials. Make sure you get it while it's hot. Alright? 1.